Alright, besties, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Helen and I'm so excited to have you on this channel. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for clicking on this channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I know you won't make this your last because you don't want to stop seeing this beautiful face and wonderful and amazing content on this channel. So guys, before we get into the video for today, I want to show you something beautiful. Something I'm so excited right now because can you guess what that is? Ta-da! We got a new mic. I'm so excited. This is progress, guys. This is progress, and I love it when we are making progress. I'm excited, celebrating small wins, right? Yeah. So now we want a very good audio quality on our videos. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right into the video. Coming in by today's video title, we are going to be talking about the power in silence, how to move in silence. And I have about 7 life-changing points that will help us move and live in silence. Besties, moving in silence, there is power in silence. I understand that we as human beings, we have different personalities, different temperaments. There are some people that are so, that very, very expressive, they express themselves, they are very sociable. If they are in a room, they light up the room and they are always talking. Now, there are also some people that are very reserved and quiet. So on this video, we are going to strike a balance, knowing when to talk and when not to talk, moving in silence. Moving in silence does not really depend on your personality. It is what you choose to be because of what you want to achieve. So I'm sharing with you 7 amazing, mind-blowing tips on this channel. Number 1, listen more and talk less. Yes, guys, you can agree with me that we have 2 ears, and having 2 ears and 1 mouth is for a reason. We are to listen more and talk less, because by listening more, we understand exactly what the person is talking, exactly what is happening in our room. Talking less means you listen, you open your ears and your mind to listen to whatsoever the other person is communicating with you, and you'll be in a better position to provide solutions if it is actually a problem that needs to be solved, providing solutions, giving suggestion, useful suggestion, and your ability to think. You listen to your intuition. When you are quiet, when you move in silence, you listen to your instinct, and you can never be wrong paying attention to your instinct, guys. So we listen more and talk less. That's the reason why we have 1 mouth. We talk less and we listen more. Pay attention to whatever the person is saying. Listen more. Don't always be the one talking. Do not be talking all the time. You have to listen. You can be in a crowd and you still pay attention to whatever is going around you. You can be in a room, school, work, anywhere. Nobody may be talking, but they can be talking, but then you still need to listen. Listen, know the state of things in the room that you are, the state of things with the people that you are. It makes you a better person because you have a better understanding of whatsoever is happening. Move in silence, guys. We don't always have to be talking. This part, we see this particular thing, we jump on it, we talk. We see this one, we talk. Cockroach pass, we are talking about it. Lizard pass, we are talking. No, guys. Oh, we talk less and listen. Another way to move in silence is know that silence is a source of great strength. You remaining silent does not mean you're weak. Understand that point. Know that and know peace. Silence is a sign of a great strength, because when you are silent, guys, you are thinking, you are listening to your inner mind. And now you know how to strategize. You know how to come up with new strategy to carry out a particular task that is before you or achieve a goal. I'll share an example with you. I have been in situations where a lot of things are happening around me so fast. Maybe I'm not really doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or maybe I'm putting in effort but I'm not seeing results. At that point, guys, I am I'm angry to an extent. I'm disappointed. Why are things not, why am I having this kind of result? This is not what I want and all that. But now two things are involved. I notice that anytime I'm quiet, like I listen, like anyhow I'm feeling inside, I just let it remain inside. I don't bring it out to the exterior. I'm more focused on how to solve that problem rather than verbalizing whatever is happening within me. So now personalize that. Whenever we are going through whatever we are going through a lot in life, most times you just have to remain silent if you want to have a better understanding of the picture you're saying. If you want to know and listen to your instinct, because your instinct, your inner mind, they give us solutions to our problem. But when we are not silent enough, we do not hear. We don't. When that voice in us is talking to us, we are so busy with something that is not even important at the moment. So we do not hear. We just move with the trend. We move with the flow, and that's not a good thing. That's not. So silence is a great source of strength. It is not a sign of weakness. In our environment now, you can be triggered by people around us, our friends, loved ones, relatives. They trigger us, and they might come up with something intentionally to make us feel less of ourselves, make us angry, or just press that button that will make us go the other way around. Now, two things are involved at that point. It's very likely that such a person may yell, shout at the situation, like verbalize it, bring it out as the way it is inside. And with that, you will see yourself trying to like explain things different, talk too much, and you may fall to that. If that was a trap, the person that brought up that or triggered you will end up gaining, will end up receiving more information from you. Whereas if you were able to take a deep breath, calm down, remain quiet, and think, you won't fall into that trap, because whoever is doing that is actually doing it so as to hear what you have to say, or anything. So you keeping silent at that moment is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it shows that you are a great person and you are a very strong person. You can handle situations, you can handle conditions. Whatever is being thrown at you, you know how to grab it and now make a better thing out of it. Work hard in silence and let progress make the noise. Let success make the noise. Besties, you want to do a thing. There's this particular thing you want to do. Or let's say you want to start a business, you want to progress, like you want to go back to school or do a particular thing, or there's a target you want to do. And before you even start, before you even before you even start, you've informed everybody about what you want to do. You've not even started working yet. We are already aware. Everybody knows that you want to start a business. Priscilla wants to start a new business. Priscilla wants to start a new shoe business. You haven't started, but the news is just everywhere. So besties, work in silence, and let success make the noise. Be so concerned with working hard on how to carry on a particular task or on how to achieve a particular goal that you've set. And now, as you're doing it, let the success make the noise instead of you making the noise. There is power in silence. There is great power in silence. So put in the work in silence and let success make the noise. Learn not to defend yourself at all times. Yeah, this is very common. Maybe somebody said something and maybe it might even be accusing in a way, and you're like, you want to explain, you want to defend yourself, you want to give reasons, like it's really not necessary. It's not, because in as much as you are entitled to your opinion, I am to my opinion too. Remember, this person may not even listen to what you're about to say. His or her mind is made up in the extent that that is the image you want to portray of you. So there is literally nothing you're going to say that will make the person change his or her mind. So why defend yourself? Why don't you just remain silent? Oh, okay, if that's how you think, if that's what you think, it's fine. It, okay, there's no problem. It's good. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to start explaining things. Whatever. Okay, let me give an example. Um, okay, let's say I someone asks me, how much do you make? Like, how much is your income? Why are you asking me that kind of question? Hey, no. Most times you can answer, okay, what's your income too? And you will realize that the person will not answer. The person might laugh it off, or and that's it. So at that point, the person knows what he or she is doing, putting up that question in order to hear what you have to say about it. And now you started explaining, you started defending it. It was not necessary. I got you. A friend might walk up to me and ask me, Helen, you got a new car, and I know very well I didn't get a car. And the person is, you got a new car, you didn't tell me. Or you're lying. I saw you drive your new car. So because I heard the word you're lying, I want to know I did it. It wasn't mine. It was my dad's car. I was sent on an errand by my father to do this, and I drove along this particular street to go get this at that at this particular time of the day. Too much story. Why? I'm trying to explain that it wasn't my car. I've mentioned whose car it was, what I went to do with the car, and where I went to. So I've succeeded in providing even information that I wasn't asked and not really necessary to give her at that point, because I'm only trying to defend myself. No, I didn't. So you can just, okay, no, it wasn't. I don't own a car. I don't have a car yet. I mean, I'll have in the future, so why not? I don't have a car for now. No, I don't. And that's it. Why defend so much? Why? So let it be. Let it go. You know, if you're explaining this, that, where is your power? I'm asking you, where is your power? So how to move in silence. Don't always play the smartest. If you're in a setting and you want to prove to people that, oh, you really know this particular thing, and you want to give the information, you want everybody to know, you want to tell everybody, you want to prove to everyone that you know this thing. Maybe the question may not be directed to you, but simply because you have an idea, you want everybody to know that you know. Who is really interested in knowing what you know? I bet you the person or whoever that question is coming from may not really ask with that mindset, but you feel, oh, this is an opportunity for you to tell me blah blah blah. I'll give the story. I'll make an illustration about this apple beginning from A to Z. Who wants to hear? Why don't you listen? Some other person may talk, you listen, there might be something another person is saying that you didn't know, and you can add it to what you know. You can learn. Now get this straight, this doesn't mean you're going to be stingy with knowledge. No, do not misunderstand me, that's not what I mean. But don't always try to be the smartest person in the room. You can play as a fool sometimes. Yeah, you can, as a fool sometimes. Do not always be the smartest. Do not always, I know this, I know that. Yeah, you're always talking this. Wow. Oh. So another reason on how to move in silence, you owe nobody an explanation. Come closer. I said, you owe nobody an explanation. Whatever you do, whatever happened, whatever action you took, you owe nobody an explanation. Maybe somebody comes, I don't think of a situation in your life that you have to take this particular decision, or maybe stress, and this that happened, and you want to, somebody's coming, can you tell me why this happened, your personal life? You don't owe anybody an explanation. You are in a relationship, for example, and all of a sudden things are not working out. Maybe it's not exactly what you thought it was, and then you guys have to go separate ways. And somebody comes up and asks you, how far, where, why did you people separate? Why did you people break up? If that's the case, I'll be like, oh, we discovered that it was not just we're not compatible or something, or it was not just going to work out. This is that, and that's fine. You hold it there. Sometimes you do not even have to make that explanation. Like things didn't just work out between us, you know, and that's okay. That's enough. By the time you begin to like, oh yeah, the mom did not like me, I cheated or you cheat, or you don't owe anybody that explanation. You don't. Of course you don't. Except you actually started with, this gisting of a thing. I met this guy, this, that, or I met this lady. She really tick all my boxes, and you told whoever it was involved or concerned how the whole thing started. So now that things are not really going the way you expected or thought it should be, now that person be like, okay, things didn't end up well. How? I need you to explain to me how. So you see, because you gave the person the information from the very beginning, all the inner things that you should have kept to yourself. So it is expected of you to go into details. How you went to a shopping mall, you saw da, cheated on you, this now led to this and A, X, Y, Z. So guys, never announce things prematurely. Whatever you want to do, there is no point announcing it prematurely. Announcing things prematurely most of the time leads to premature death of that thing you wanted to do. Announcing things prematurely, you want to do a particular thing, it should be within you. When you know it's already you're already progressing, or you are the final stage, you cannot come up and like, okay, please, I want to do this. Now, let me give you a clear life situation. For everything that you want to do, that particular thing that you wanted to do, and you end up broadcasting it to everybody, how many, let's say out of 5 things that you wanted to do, but before the plan was even hashed, talk less of going into it proper, and then everybody, it was all over social media that you want to get a car, or you want to start a business, or you want to, how many were you able to accomplish after all the publication? I'm asking. Because do you know why? The moment you announce things prematurely, people are excited about it. People start congratulating you, or yeah, that's nice. Yeah, everybody's aware. Oh, Priscilla wants to do this. Oh, go girl, go girl. You are already feeling like you've done it. All the accolades that you were supposed to receive after you might have started the whole process, you receive it now. So right inside you, it seems like you've already done it. And trust me, you may be losing interest in that particular thing with time. I know you are entitled to your opinion, but I am saying this. I have seen a lot of people. I have witnessed it. A lot of people that I'm equally sharing people experience here alongside my own experience. You will already be feeling like you've done that thing. So the energy, that urge to carry on that thing is not there, because everybody knows, and you feel you're already having this feeling inside you. It may not be something you have a control over, but you're already feeling like you've done it already. And now, have you thought about it? What if you couldn't meet up with that particular thing, or you couldn't do it? And you know, people like, oh, Alpha, how is your business? You told us you were going to start a YouTube channel. Where is your channel? Let's get subscribed. And you're like, and you could not, you didn't start it. You didn't start that business, and you start. Uh, I I had issues with setting up a channel, or I didn't have the money I was expecting to use to get all the needed tools. The money wasn't forthcoming. Uh, uh, uh. Have you seen what you've gotten yourself into? Everybody now, is that one. He said, she said she was going to do this, that. But where is it now? Nothing. It was just because you announced the event, whatever you wanted to do prematurely. So that's why it died prematurely. Announcing things prematurely lead to premature death of that thing you wanted to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, okay, let's assume you actually wanted to do something, and you kept it to yourself. You were working, you were looking for a way on how to carry it out that, but something happened. There can always be room and opportunities for, anything to always happen, and you were not able to do it. Inside of you were not able to do it. And this, no, you're not going to be under this pressure to explain to people why this, that did not work out. And now you can easily think of plan B. You can easily think of solutions to solving that problem, because you won't go here and somebody asking you, what happened to this? 10 people are asking you about that same idea that you killed prematurely by announcing it before time. How will you feel? So, besties, announcing things, events prematurely is not the right way to do. Remaining silent, keeping quiet helps. Like, I know I've been able to explain to you, I've been able to communicate on how to move in silence, because there is power in silence. Working in silence makes you a very powerful person, and you see result. No, you see result. I know this is my opinion. If you have your opinion, you can drop it on the comment section. If you have any question, suggestion, you can drop it there. And if you're just coming into my channel, my name is Helen. Subscribe to this channel, please. Subscribe to this channel, like, comment, share, so that anytime I post new video, do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Yeah, so that anytime I post new video, you will be notified. If you have any question, if you have any suggestion, if you have any comment, please drop it on the comment section. If you want to talk to me, I'm going to drop a link that you can reach me personally. If I'm going to also drop link on how you can watch my previous videos. I have videos on various niches, and I know you will love them, because I know what my bestie wants. So I'm going to drop the link in the comment section. Please, and please watch the video, leave a comment, share this video with a family member, a friend, a colleague, a loved one, your neighbors, yeah, your flatmate, even your enemy. Share it. Yes, you have to do good. Yeah, share it, because by sharing it to your enemy, it shows how much you love your enemy. That's on a lighter note, guys, but share this video. So that is all I have to say about that, and be expecting the part 2 of this video, moving in silence, things to keep private, what I want not to communicate to people or to the social media. And before I leave you guys, I want to tell you something. You see, social media, be very careful of whatever you're putting in social media, because everybody may forget, but social media, they do not forget, of course, because you've seen situations that happened 5-10 years ago with some persons, and it was being talked up, and this is what you said so years ago. And you yourself may forget, but social media, do not forget. So whatever you're putting on social media, be careful and know what you're putting on. So until I come your way, I wish you a very wonderful, amazing, and lovely day. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.